Ah, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whichever way you're listening to us, ladies and gentlemen, we're glad you're here with us. This is another episode of Pick or Pass with Pocket Change. So, our Pocket
Woo!
Change, Pick or Pass, this is episode lucky number
13, baby.
13. Lucky number
13 is my lucky number.
13.
My birthday's
So,
the 13th. My brother's born on the 13th. My sister's born on the 14th.
that's a little eerie.
Yeah. You know what the doctor said to my mom? Because the same guy birthed all three of us. Just like a woman, always late.
Okay.
Like, That,
Nice,
that's
nice to pick
but
on your
he
sister a
actually,
little
she was
bit.
born on the 14th at like 2:04 in the morning or something like that.
So she
He's like,
barely
hey, we
missed it.
could change it to make it the 13th. No one would know. And my mom's like, no, no, no. I would know. But that'd be cool if we all were born on the 13th.
But it is lucky episode number 13. We got some great items for you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Pick or Pass, one of our limited edition auxiliary shows. Go catch our regular show to learn all about some secrets of reselling that we're learning as we go along the way and pass on to you what to do's and definitely some not to do's. Pick or Pass, episode 13. We got some great items to talk to you about tonight. Why don't you give us your first item? You kick it
Okay.
off.
Jeez Louise, I didn't mean to fluster you that much.
ADHD, man. I totally messed me up.
John
Save
Deere hats. Vintage John Deere.
my prediction
Save a
is
horse, ride a tractor. The good old fashioned John Deere. And the
nothing runs like a deer.
nothing runs like a deer. They're all cool hats.
They are.
They are vintage.
I'm gonna
Now,
say pick.
these are definitely newer 90s vintage.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say pick because I think John Deere would sell. There's hat collectors. There's guys who love John Deere. I'm gonna say pick, but I'm gonna say it's probably lower. Sell through rate probably right around 20%. And I'm going to say it's probably a $10 to $15 hat at most on sale. So my prediction is you probably need to get it for less than $3.
Yeah, this was a lot that I got on an auction. I paid $4 plus the fee, so $5 in for three
All
hats.
right, so where we at?
All right, let's share.
Go ahead and share.
So this is similar to what that one John Deere with. You're right. They're not expensive hats. There's 16,000 John Deere hats do vintage.
Okay.
5,400 John Deere vintage hats. Nothing runs like a deer. That's exact hat. $18.
You said how many? 1,500?
1,500. There's the John Deere, the white one I have. 699.
Now is
12.90.
this sold or listed?
This is listed. 5,400 listed.
And then how many sold? Because that's what we really want to know.
Well, good Lord, man, give me a chance.
Where did I get 16,000 from?
I don't know. That was before I put vintage in.
Okay.
5,400 listed, 662 sold.
12.26. So I was actually wrong. It's below that. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's probably a pass. Honestly, it's probably a pass for most folks. Now,
But
Ben's
not for Jeff.
is,
Anything that, yeah, any hat
well,
you can get under $2, I say buy it.
see, here's the thing. Ben's is built, CJ Ben's Finds. If you're looking for hats, CJ Ben's Finds is a great place to go find a hat because he has, for almost 4 years now, he has built one of his primary lines in his store on hats. So he's got a lot of people who come to his store just to buy hats. They've already bought hats from him. They know what they're getting shipping. They know what the quality they're getting because he doesn't take it. Trust me, I tried to help him pick out a hat. It had one little mark on it. He was like, "That won't wash out," and tossed it to the side. So he knows what
Well,
he's
yeah,
doing when it
hats
comes to
are important.
hats. They're good quality, but for most of us, if you've not built up that kind of reputation, it's going to be a pass because it's 12.26, so 12% to 13% sell through rate, and you're going to need to get it for less than $2. I mean, because it was anywhere from 10. Looking at the souls, it was $10 to $18. We'll say so. you really need to be in the $2 range on getting it, on sourcing it. So um, I would pass on it, even though I said it was a pick. Now knowing this knowledge, if I see them out somewhere, I would pass on them, even if they're $2. Because here's the thing: the guys who are looking for this, and I'm just telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I've already gotten into some of this in my store. I've pulled back from some of these items because I did not have the reputation. I didn't have the viewership. I don't want to shy away from everything, but if I get a great deal, I'm going to do it. Like if I can find a John Deere hat for a quarter, I'm probably going to buy it. But I've got some great hats on my site, and they have not sold at all. Not even had any views. So I probably just need to put them in a box and ship them to Ben's. They'll probably sell in 2 weeks. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Well, they don't
Um,
sell in 2 weeks. I've got maybe 200 hats listed, and I consistently list hats. I like the last 2 weeks, I probably listed 50 hats, and of those 50 hats, I probably sold 10.
yeah.
So,
So, but
but the other ones will sit there forever,
for
and you
me,
know
I
what? They
could
don't take up much
list.
space. I on the top of my racks, I can go 3 totes high to the ceiling because they don't weigh much and they don't take up a lot of space. You know, so if you look up trucker hats, just to give you a, there's 360,000 listed. I'm not going to share this, but I'm just going to do it real quick. And there's 58,000 sold. So hats don't have a great sell through rate,
They really
but
don't. But
they sell.
the guys who, if you want to take a chance and you want to take the time, like Ben's has invested the time in developing, that's one of his core lines. People come to him to buy hats. There are people who love buying hats, and they're going to buy, and they may take a chance on you. They may not. If you're willing to spend the time to do it, then so be it.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either. Where'd you go?
I don't know.
I hope the recording is still good.
I hope so too.
But okay, so hats is pretty much a pass. And let you know now. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen: if you can get them for less than $1, I'm sure you can contact CJ Ben's Fine, send him some pictures. He may buy it from you for double your money, and then you don't have to pay any fees on it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Because he's always sourcing for good hats, because he again has built that. Let's look at my first item for this show number 13. I got a lot of these given to me. I've sold quite a few of them, so kind of one of my core lines has become, unfortunately, puffer vest. If you ladies, or if there's any ladies are listening to us, or guys, if you've got a lady who likes puffer vests, Frugal Deals on eBay, I've got quite a few of them, and they've sold pretty well for me. But I've never really sat down and looked at what the sell through rate was, because again, I got them in a lot, just kind of dumped on me. Um, Still got quite a few of them, but had quite a few. So let's kind of look this up. You got it ready to go, Benz? Let's see what puffer vest. Now, I know different brands, but we can maybe get into that later. But let's just do puffer vest as a general for right now, because I already know there's different brands that are worth something and some that aren't. Yeah, and see the
Puffer
prices all
vest
over the
in
place.
general, I
Yeah,
didn't do male or female. Most yours are female, but
right.
um, yeah, 130,000 puffer vests.
Okay, you didn't give me your prediction, but that's okay. 130,000. Let's see if it's worth it.
Sorry,
It's okay. Let's see if it's worth it.
I got confused because for some reason I got kicked out.
You didn't like what you were
Hopefully, it
saying.
doesn't mess us up too bad. 11,000 sold.
Okay, so 11,000 divided by the 130,000. Not a real good sell through rate at all, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, this would probably be a pass. This is a good one of those things that I'm not going to go source,
But it's
because
like 33%, right?
it's got a 8.46, 8.46. So it's not one of those things you want to search for. You got
Oh,
100,
130. I was thinking 30,000.
yeah, you got 130,000 listed and 11,000 sold in the last
I
90
was thinking
days.
30,000. I'm like, wow, that's
So
really better than I thought.
So it's not. It's really a terrible item. But again, I've got quite a few. I've sold quite a few. Again, we could get into some of the brands that are better
Yeah,
and
there
higher
probably are better
dollar.
brands, but they sell for $30 looks like 25,
Yeah,
30, 103. Ralph Lauren, definitely worth it.
yeah.
North Face, Patagonia.
There's quite a few brands that are worth it. I mean, and that will sell. But and we could go into brands, but we won't for this show. If you want us to go into brands on this kind of thing, put a comment. We'll be glad to go into it. But at an 8.46, it's kind of like I would tell you guys because it got forced on me. I've got people who buy. In fact, I've got like two or three ladies that have bought like two a piece from me. So I guess maybe I'm kind of developing that kind of thing that men's has developed around hats. They're going to be sad because I'm not going to go sourcing any because I want to get out of the puffer vest market. So that'll leave more room for you guys to take it over if you want to spend the time to get into it. But you definitely need to be careful what you're sourcing here. They do sell in good condition, like new or new without tags, or if you can find them with tags, that's the best. If you can find them with tags, they'll sell
Yeah, but
for
look at North Face, right? So North
yeah,
Face has 5,500
right.
puffer vests, right? Total. And if we do the sold, it's 1,100.
Yeah, so it's a much better sell through. The better
Yeah,
brands are going to sell through. I mean, that's just the way it is. But as a general
yeah,
rule,
$40, $72.
a lot of what you're going to find out there at yard sales is going to be the lower end brands,
Yeah,
and they don't sell. But right now, my advice would be pass on puffer vests unless you can get them for less than $5. And if they're a name brand, you're probably not going to get them for less than $5.
right.
Maybe. All right, what's your next item there, Benz? Oh, looks like Precious Moments. Is that what that is?
Just unicorn.
Ceramic unicorns.
Yeah, ceramic unicorn.
Okay. Well, now that one
So
that you just showed is probably worth the most because it looks like a
yeah, and
it
that
looks
is
like a
a
merry-go-round.
yeah Franklin Mint. That one and this one are both Franklin Mint.
Okay, so we can look up Franklin Mint unicorns. So
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
going to do
make
ceramic
I'm gonna
unicorns
make
in
my
general.
prediction while you're looking it up.
Yes.
My prediction is it's a pass. Could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume it's a pass. I'm also gonna say
So
it's a
I
pass, but
got
it's
on an
10% or
auction.
less.
I paid $3 and I got 52 unicorns. But they threw them all into a box. So out of the 52, I ended up with like 37 that weren't cracked or broke. So
Oh,
I
I'd
got
been
like 10
mad.
cents a piece in them.
Yeah, but I'd
So
been mad. I've been like, you
might
wasted.
not be worth my time to take the pictures, but I'm going to go ahead and share. All right, ceramic unicorn figures. There's 1,200 listed.
Yeah, but you need to do Franklin Mint. Didn't you say all of them were Franklin Mint, or they're not?
No, just two of the three.
Okay.
And all the other ones aren't. These are just ceramic
So there's how
unicorns.
many listed?
1,200. Ranging from 25 to $7, 12, $3.
$30. So anywhere from $5 to $30 is what I've seen so far.
Yeah,
That's
let's see
kind
how
of
many have
kind of a
sold.
wide range there.
Yeah, it seems like a very wide range. 139 is sold.
Okay, so let's just do that right quick. 11.58. So I said less than 10 or less. It really is slightly higher than I predicted, but it is definitely by our range and what we tell you guys. It would be a pass. Now, of course, Ben's in his store model. He can put it in there and make a few bucks off of it. Again, it is a wide range of $5 to $30. So, I mean, he's
Yeah.
doing something
So the
here funky.
Franklin Mint ones, I went in and jumped up on that. So there are 68 of them. It's similar to the one I had.
So 68 of them. How many of those have sold? Those might be worth finding.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't know. 3 divided by 68. That got even worse.
Yes, it didn't help.
That got worse there, bud. That went down to 4%. So, I
But
was,
if I spelled Franklin right, it probably would have helped. But
well,
we're good. That is
yeah,
not didn't help.
that's a pass, ladies and gentlemen, on ceramic unicorns. Now, if you like them, that's your thing. Hey, go for it. If you like them, they got quite a few cheap on eBay for you to buy.
Exactly.
Um,
So
and you
that
can
walk away from unicorns. I thought unicorns might be. I thought people were into unicorns, so I'm like, hey, I'll buy that set of unicorns. But I'm at 10 cents a piece, but they're probably not worth my time to list. So I'll probably just walk away.
Probably not. That's an item that you can put in your store as a lot.
Yeah. All right. So what do you got for your last item of the pick and pass there, brother?
All right. PS3 game consoles. Starting to see a lot of these come up for sale. Of course, they're dated because PS5 is now out, and the PS4 has become the lower one. But PS3s are starting to come up for sale on the secondary market quite a bit now in the auction sites. The games are still holding kind of strong on it, so I was curious to see, well, what is the PS3 game console? What is it worth? Is it worth listing? Is it worth selling? Even and I know there's a couple different models of it. I know the
I do know
PS.
that with the PS3, if you can get the one that has 4 USB ports in the front, it makes it backwards compatible. So the ones that have 4 USBs. If
Well,
it doesn't, then it's not backwards compatible. I think that one's worth a lot more money than the other ones.
yeah, and that was
Um,
the first edition, and it had the
yeah,
big hump with the big shiny
yeah,
hump on it.
yeah.
Yeah, so those are not for sale as much as the newer ones, believe it or not.
Okay.
The standard one. I had one of the original PS3s. Actually, I had two of those, and first one died. I bought another one, and then I left it with my son, and he killed it and got another one, and then I got the PS3 that he bought to replace that, and it's a newer one, so it's not backwards compatible, so it's not worth as much. But we're starting to see those come up on auction sites now. PS3 consoles.
Uh,
We can look
yeah.
at them and kind of see whether they are worth buying to sell or not.
I'm gonna say probably a pick if you can find for like maybe $15 or less. What do you think?
I would say it's a pass.
Okay.
Um, and I've got my reasons for it, but that's my prediction. It's a pass. Um, but you're
All
saying
right.
it's a
Let's see.
pick, so let's see.
All right. PS3 console, 8,900 available. Looks like $100, $150. That one's 65. I don't know why that one's so cheap, but
There's one of the shiny
backwards
tops.
compatible
Yeah.
95, $100, $60. So $80. I was thinking like $150. So looks like $80 might be what they are.
The low end. There's one for 70. It probably doesn't work. Parts
Yeah,
only.
parts
Yep.
on. So 8,900 available, 7,600 sold. Holy crap!
Mm. Wait a minute. Let's do it. 7,600. 7,600 divided by 8,900. That's an 85% sell through rate. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can say, oh, Joel's wrong. Well, here's the thing it would definitely be a pick. And it would be a pick and I'm going to tell you why I'm sticking with my past, but hang on. It would definitely be a pick at 85% sell through rate. And you're looking around $70 plus. So we'll go 80. Divide that by
Yeah,
3.5. So you need to pay. So Ben's is right. You need to pay around $15 to $20 for it, which
yeah,
you can start to find those now. Here's the reason why it's a pass. I think if you can get them right now for the $15 to $20 and get rid of them, do not buy a whole bunch of them. Don't put a whole bunch on your shelf. Um, these are things that are going to expire. Not only in their electronics is not going to stick around long. They're made to go to the bad. You do need, if you buy them, you do need to check them out and make sure that they are in good working condition because there was a price differential between parts only and
yeah,
working units. So you've got that. But here's my thing: I deal in PS3 games. I've had quite a few. Still got quite a few on my site on Frugal Deals, my store. Here's what I've noticed: PS3 games are starting to go down in sales for me. In other words, when I first started listing PS3 games, I was selling 2 to 3 a month. Now, granted, I was building up. I've built my business up. I've still got games on there. I've put more games on there. and yet now I'm down to selling like one every other month. And some of them are very popular games. So I've seen the PS3 game starting to wane in popularity of selling. So I don't think it's going to be too long, maybe within the next 6 to 18 months, where PS3 game consoles will nosedive.
Yeah.
So this is something, if you're going to pick it, it's a high pick right now at 85%. This is not something you want to do like I did with my Legend Boy or whatever he is, this 24-inch stuffy I've got, where he was hot and now he's not.
Yeah.
So if you buy them, you want to go ahead and list them and sell them.
Yeah. You can't hold on to them. I
No,
agree. Get them out there, get them sold, be done with it.
more than 18 months, I think you're going to see a. That's my
All
prediction.
right. Recap. John Deere hats.
Pick if you're already selling hats or if you got a bunch of them and willing to build
Yeah.
up to it.
Yeah. It's a pick for me, but they're not great. 12.5% sell through rate, something like that.
No, the ceramic unicorns, which is a pass. It's a
A
definite.
pass. Don't mess with them. Move on.
So,
Unicorns are no longer unicorns.
and then I had the puffer vest, which is definitely a pass, ladies and gentlemen, unless you're going to take the time to learn which brands are higher sell through
Yes.
and higher price because you
North
make money
Face,
off them.
good deal.
North Lake's a good deal. American Eagle is a good deal on theirs. They're generally a higher price brand. Now they're more one of the in the middle tie. So there's several brands. I'm not, we don't go
Yeah.
into all that, but yes, you can get them. Don't expect them to sell very quickly unless you've got the higher price brands and you got them for a really good price. They're going to sell for around $40, sometimes up to 60, depending upon condition. On those higher priced brands, you still need to get them for $10 or less.
Right.
And then I had the PS3 game consoles, which is way up there right now. It's 85% sell through rate. I'm going to tell you, I figure a lot of those at the 85% sell through rate are all going out of country. They're probably going international. That tends to be the case, such as I just found out today that my iPhone that I've had since 2020 is now the most popular phone in like Africa. So, probably going to the third world markets right now. Buy them up, get them for less than $25. Buy them up, sell them all. Don't
Yeah.
buy more than you can sell because you're going to end up getting stuck with them. Of course, if you can buy like 10 of them for $100, you've done really well. List them, sell, sell, sell. If you get stuck with one or two and the price dives, you can still sell it off. You made your profit. You made more than your profit.
All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for coming for another pick and pass. Pick and pass 13. Lucky 13. Although
Lucky
it crashed
13.
on me, so I don't know how lucky it was.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, listening, hey, if you've got some items that maybe you're thinking about, say, hey, guys, check this out. Put it in a comment. We'll be glad to check it out and look it up for you and let you know, hey, look, this is what we're predicting. This is what we're seeing on this. This is just rough numbers, and also some insights too, because it may be something like the PS3 stuff that we're already selling, and we can kind of tell you what the trend has been. So,
Yeah.
um, great show. Again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because you want to catch every one of these. And you also want to catch our other main podcast show.
The regular pocket change, not pick and pass.
Regular pocket change. Yeah, not regular pick and pass. Pick and pass is auxiliary of pocket change where everything sells eventually.
Eventually. All right. Have a good week.
Later.